Welcome back to the channel. Today we have Ernesto Valverde's 4-2-3-1 from Athletic Bilbao/Club, depending on how you say their name. The club are currently sitting just 9 points behind league leaders Real Madrid, and they could be on for an end of season title charge. So here we're going to test the tactic out, obviously with Athletic. We're going to test it out over in the Bundesliga as well with Dortmund, and we're going to test it out with Plymouth Argyle in the English Championship. So we'll head straight over to the Spanish side's results. Unfortunately, we were absolutely battered in the Copa del Rey final 4-1 by Barcelona, but we did manage to win the Europa Conference League. We managed to beat Fiorentina 2-1 in that final after unfortunately finishing 3rd place in the Europa League. As you can see, it was close. We finished on 10 points. We beat Frankfurt, we beat Dinamo Batumi twice, we drew with Lazio, but unfortunately we lost to Lazio and we lost to Frankfurt, which meant we finished on 10 points. But we then went on and won the Conference League, so is it a blessing in disguise? Probably. And in La Liga, as you can see, we have finished in 3rd place. We have finished with a record of 23 wins, 7 draws and 8 losses to finish on 76 points, narrowly beating out Atletico Madrid, who finished in the same points tally. But we were a long way off Barcelona and Real Madrid. But if we take a look at some of the stats, we can see most goals are sitting in 3rd with 84. In terms of shots for, sitting 3rd for the most shots. Sitting 7th lowest for shots against. In terms of fewest conceded, we're sitting 7th, we conceded 39. Maybe it's the defence that let us down just a wee bit there. And in terms of player stats overall, as we can see, Inaki Williams up there amongst the goal scorers with 21 goals this season. In terms of the assists, Sonse with 9's up there. Berenguer's up there with 9 as well. And in terms of fewest conceded, we actually have Unai Simon joint 2nd in terms of goals conceded with 26. Only 1 more goal conceded than Thibaut Courtois. However, as we can see, Simon did play a lot of his games. He must have been injured for part of that season. But if we go and take a look at some of the overall player stats, we can see that the Williams brothers absolutely dominated. Inaki Williams here managed to score 25 goals, get 9 assists across the season for the 29-year-old, and his younger brother Nico, a Spanish star with 20 goals and 15 assists. So between the two of them, they absolutely balled out this season. Other good players, you can see Jallo, the winger, with 4 goals, 15 assists. Berenguer with 11 goals, 15 assists. Sonse, 16 goals, 10 assists for him as well. And Raul Garcia rolling back the years to get 15 goals and 9 assists. So overall, an absolutely brilliant season for Bilbao. If we actually look at the data hub, which are meant to do 2.21 goals per game, so a little bit on the low side, but conceded just over the 1 per game that I like to see. So it doesn't really matter. We've managed to make it to 2 cup finals, managing to win 1 of them, and we've managed to finish in 3rd place in the league as well. So overall, a good season for Bilbao. Now we'll head over to the Bundesliga and see exactly how Dortmund do with the Valverde 4-2-3-1. Here we are over in Germany, and unfortunately it is a DFB Pokal runners-up medal as we lose 3-1 to Bayer Leverkusen in that final. In terms of the Champions League, unfortunately we lost in round of 16 to Juventus, but we went on and won the Bundesliga title with 79 points. If we look at the entire table, we won 25, drew 4, lost 5, finished a goal difference of plus 50, to finish 6 points ahead of Leipzig. And in terms of some of the team stats, etc., most goals, we're up there, top 84. Most shots, we're actually in 3rd, but we've got the most goals, which is a bonus. 4th best defence in terms of shots conceded with 299. Fewest conceded, just the 34 conceded to concede 1 goal per game. Clean sheets wise, 13 clean sheets across the season. And in terms of player stats, if we take a look, most goals, Guirassi's up there with 16 goals across the season in 3rd place. Most assists, Adeyemi, best assister in the league with 13. Doniel Malin's down there in 7th place as well with 8 assists. Great season for him. In terms of shots, Guirassi's there with 64. Most player in the matches, we have Guirassi's up there amongst the top players. And in terms of clean sheets, Gregor Kobel up there with 14 clean sheets across the season to be joint top with Lucas, and fewest conceded, Kobel 29 conceded across the season. So again, really good season all round in terms of the overall numbers in the league. And if we take a look at some of the overall player stats, again we'll see Guirassi here, 21 goals and 4 assists across the season for the 20-year-old striker. Absolutely brilliant first season in the yellow and black of Dortmund for him. And as well as there's Julian Brandt as well, 12 goals, 6 assists, and Adeyemi, brilliant season all round. You'd maybe expect a wee bit more in terms of the goals output, but 11 goals, 15 assists for him. He can only grow from here. And as you can see, the goals are really well spread out. There's only a handful of players that haven't scored, and same with the assists. Everybody chipping in with assists as well. Absolutely brilliant to see. In terms of the data hub for Dortmund, 2.47 goals scored per game, with just the 1 conceded. So we have it. We have managed to make it to a cup final, unfortunately losing out just like Athletic losing out in the domestic cup, but we've won the league this time. 79 points, brilliant season for Dortmund. Lastly, we'll head over to Plymouth Argyle and see if they've managed to survive or do better in the Championship. Here we are, over on English shores. Unfortunately lost out in the Carabao Cup second round to Charlton, doesn't matter. Emirates FA Cup lost in the third round to Man City, it's going to happen. But the main thing to take away here is that in the Sky Bet Championship with Plymouth, with this tactic, we have finished in second place. 85 points, 26 wins, 7 draws, 13 losses. We have massively overperformed with this tactic. In terms of stats in the team, in terms of goals, we were top, 97 goals across the season for Plymouth. In terms of shots, we were sitting in second behind Middlesbrough. A few shots conceded, we're not going to be up here. Possession wise, just over the 50%. Few's conceded, 8th best defence with 61 goals conceded. And in terms of player stats, if we take a look, Tijani with 33 goals in the league. If we actually take a look at him just now, 33 goals and 1 assist across the season. Absolutely brilliant on loan signing he was. And if we go back, if there's anybody in the top assists, we've got Morgan Whittaker with 12 assists, Ballymumba with 11 as well. Few's conceded. If we get anybody here, no. Clean sheets, nah, we're not there. But overall, squad wise, 33 goals for Tijani, 11 goals, 12 assists for Morgan Whittaker. Absolutely brilliant for him. He'll be a loss for Plymouth in real life. Callum Wright as well, 11 goals, 8 assists. And again, look at how well spread out these goals and assists are. Absolutely phenomenal. That's what you love to see. And in terms of the data hub, 2.11 goals per game, and maybe a bit more than they conceded than we like, the 1.33. But again, massively overperformed here to finish second place in the Championship, losing out just to Burnley by 5 points. So we'll head back over to Bilbao, and I will show you exactly how the 4-2-3-1 lines up in Football Manager. And here we have it, the Flying Scotsman's Valverde 4-2-3-1 tactic, slightly offset as you can see. We'll run through the team instructions, run through the player instructions and all the personal instructions as we do, just in case you can't download it for whatever reason. Again, the links will be down in the description. You can just copy it and put it in, whether you're on mobile console, very easy to do. We are playing with a positive mentality, and in possession we are playing fairly wide. We're focusing the play down the left and the right. We're playing the ball out of defence, we have the shorter passing, and we have the slightly higher tempo. And in terms of transition, we're going with the counter press, we're countering, we're distributing that ball to the centre backs. And out of possession, we have the mid block, the higher defensive line, we're triggering the press more often. Onto the players, we have a sweeper keeper on support with no additional instructions. We have a full back on the right hand side and support, cross more often, stay wider and tackle harder. If you just click edit, you can change around the personal instructions here in case you are unaware. Ball playing defender on the right, just set to standard instructions, and the same again on the left. And the left full back again, cross more often, stay wider and tackle harder. The defensive midfielder on defend, just slightly offset to the right with take fewer risks and tackle harder. The central midfielder, again offset slightly to the left with dribble more and get further forward. Into attacking third. On the right hand side we have an inside forward on attack with shoot more often and sit narrower. An attacking midfielder on attack, take more risks, shoot less often and roam from position. And on the left, an inverted winger on attack with cross more often. And up front we have the advanced forward on attack with shoot more often and tackle harder. That's been Valverde's 4-2-3-1 from Athletic. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I will see you next time.